Hi guys, Megan here. Let's stretch, okay? All right, join me. So nice to be out here in the evening, in the afternoon. I think it's about 6 o'clock p.m. Much nicer than the classes that I'm doing in the hot heat. We have the advantage of that warming up our muscles. However, this breeze is really nice. It's nice to be outside. If you can get outside, get outside. If not, just find a place in your house where you can sit down comfortably. We're gonna sit in a nice, easy position. If this isn't comfortable for you, you can take your legs out. Alternatively, if you have blocks and you like to sit on your knees, you can sit on your knees. Just find whatever's comfortable for you. I think I will sit on my knees. Sit up tall, close your eyes, and let's bring your left hand to your abdomen and your right hand to your heart. We're just gonna start with a little bit of breathing. 3-part breath. Close your eyes. As you breathe in, your belly expands. Feel it inhale like a balloon. Draw the breath up through the center of your body until your upper chest. Feel your chest rise. Retain the breath for just a moment. And then exhale. Feel the breath in your nostrils. Feel your chest lower. And then pull all the belly into the backbone for the end of the exhalation. So that's why we call it a 3-part breath. You're breathing in 3 parts. The belly, the diaphragm, and the upper chest. And then as you release it, it goes the reverse way. You'll feel it in your nose, your chest, your diaphragm, and then your belly. Your belly pulls in. So it inflates like a balloon, and then it pulls all the way into the backbone. So let's do this a few times. Close your eyes. Roll your shoulders away from your ears. Relax your jaw. Crown is higher and higher. Breathe in through the belly. Thoracic, middle of the chest, upper chest, nostrils. Hold it for a moment. Retain the breath. And then exhale the opposite direction. Let's do it again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You know what? Let's just do one more because it feels so good. Inhale. Exhale. And then blink your eyes open. There's nothing particularly difficult about a 3-part breath, but it is really healing for you. It also helps with insomnia. It helps you to get clear. It helps sedate the nervous system when you feel anxiety. So I welcome you to start your yoga practices with that 3-part breath. We're gonna sit down, if we're not already. And we're gonna go ahead and come to cobbler's pose or Baddha Konasana. Inside edges of the feet push together. Feel them actually push. When you do that, you're gonna fire up your whole inside thigh area. Sit up tall. We always wanna create length and space, and then slowly walk forward. And you may just be able to walk this far forward, but I want you to keep firing your feet together. I have 2 different size blocks. Ideally, you would have 2 of the same size, which I have inside, but I wanted to show you, if your knees are up and you need support, you might have a low support, you might need a high support. Your knees could possibly be all the way up here. You just want to feel comfortable, okay? So if you need these, please use them. Hold on to your ankles, push, breathe in, and then slowly walk your body down. We're going to be holding these poses a little bit longer than what I do during my normal flow class. I want you to try to settle into the breath and find a space of quiet. Find a space of release and letting go. Drop your head as low as you can and release the back of the neck. And breathe with me here. Breathe in, feel the back fill up with air. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And continue here. Continue to breathe in and breathe out in that way. And almost feel like you're riding a wave. So each in breath, you release up, and each out breath, X breath, is that even a word? I make up words all the time. Out breath, fall in. Breathe in and breathe out. So let's do about another minute here. Even if it's uncomfortable, even if you're getting in your head and you're thinking that you don't like it, it's my experience, the poses that we like the least are the ones we need the most. So stay with it, keep breathing. In through the nose, nice and gentle. Out through the nose. Can you sink a little deeper? In through the nose. Release. Now go to your maximum stretch, wherever that is for you. And slowly walk your body up. There's all kinds of wildlife out here tonight. It's kind of cool. Extend your left leg long. Get it really long. Take your right leg up and place it across. We're not going to bend this knee in. We're going to leave it long tonight. Make sure your rear end is touching. You can flex your foot. You can point your toe. I'll probably keep mine like that. Don't overthink it. Breathe in. Get long. Always. Your spine, we want to lengthen it. So always drawing the body higher. And then we're just going to take an easy twist. Sweep the left arm high. Bring it across the leg. Take your right hand and put it behind you. Almost like a second spine. So I have this whole inside of my arm pushed right up against my backbone. Breathe in, and now twist. You'll feel it in different areas. Just allow the stretch to come. Use the breath to move you to and through the stretch. Breathe in. And just notice. Again, pull the belly into the backbone if you're not. You want to really engage the core muscles, and you want to revolve your thoracic spine, which is your mid-back. And then you continue your eyes looking all the way around. Being very instructive today, I've had some requests for breaking it down for my beginners, so I hope you enjoy this. Your eyeballs have muscles, so continue your eyeballs all the way around. Let's do 5 more breaths here. Two more breaths. Twist to your max. Don't over twist, but twist to your max, wherever that is. And then stay high and revolve yourself back. Good. If you can, take the foot and tuck it under. Drop the knee down. So my knees are stacked. And again, you might not be able to do that. That's fine. Just take a block and put it here. I am a big fan of blocks, big fan of tools. They're not a crutch. Don't ever be afraid to use a block in a class. Flex your feet. Again, with the pulling the belly in and rising through the crown, we're just going to walk down over our leg. If you need this, use it. Push your hips back and drop your head down. Let's stay here for about 1 minute. And just notice again, we can work in the sinking breath. I'm gonna do something with this hair of mine. It's like a wave, right? You breathe in, you pull away from the stretch a little bit. And you exhale, you fall, just like this, right? Breathe in, breathe out, melt. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath in. Now go to your maximum. I might have already said that. And now slowly pull yourself up. We could have stayed there a little bit longer, but for the sake of time, we stopped. Bring your feet back once more. Back to cobbler pose, Baddha Konasana. Inside of the edges again, pushing. Pull your belly in and up and squeeze your knees in and push them out. Squeeze them up, and as you push them out, pull your body forward. Squeeze them in, roll back a little bit. Push them out, come forward. Breathe in. Breathe out. See how I'm going farther and farther each time? And again, I'm using that wave motion again. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time, breathe in. And breathe out. Nice. Bring both legs in. Extend the right leg in front and bring the left leg across. Again, pull the meat out from your behind. Plant your foot. Get nice and tall. Flexing the foot. Breathe in. Twist. Get long. And we go. Sweep the right arm up. Bring it across the knee. I'm a little tight today, so this is kind of difficult. Remember, the left arm goes behind your back and start to revolve. You have a hard time getting your arm across. I didn't talk about this on the other side, but you don't have to put the arm on the inside. You can bring it out and twist. In fact, I'm going to keep it this way. Notice your breath. Feel where you might have some restriction in your body. Or maybe the breath is getting stuck somewhere, right? Just let the breath rake through your entire body here. And keep the eyeballs moving too. Go to your maximum twist. And bring it back. Nice. Bend in your right leg. Walk in your left. Flex your feet. Pull your hiney back. Lift through the chest and the heart. And now start to walk forward. And be prepared that one side might be far more flexible than the other side, and that's fine. We're all like that. Nothing is really ever even. Notice where you have restriction. I feel it in my hip flexors, the interior, the outside of my left leg. I'm feeling it. Take a moment and notice. And send the breath to that spot. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Sinking breath. Breathe out. Exhale into the spaces that feel tight. And then get down as far as you can. Drop your head. Walk the fingers forward. Keep drawing the hips back. Stay with me. Stay in the breath. This is important. These longer, deeper holds allow for a awakening and a softening and a blood flow for the connective tissue. Move slowly as you come up. Yeah, I'm feeling that. and bring your feet around sideways. So we're turning to the side, and we're just going to lie down on our back. Actually, let's work on the psoas a little bit. If you have a block, take it and put it underneath your tailbone. Make sure that your shoulder blades are on the ground. Extend the left leg long and feel that whole front of the left leg. Draw the right knee in, and now you're pulling in two different directions. The tendency is to tighten up, but what I want you to do is I want you to breathe length and space into the front of the left hip. That whole area around where the hip bone is, all the way into the top of the quad, and all the way up into the abdomen on the left side. And now draw the left leg up and extend it all the way to a hover. Draw it up on an inhale. Let it go down on an exhale. Draw it up. Let it down. And again. Good. Keep squeezing that right leg in. Your left quad might start to shake a little bit, and that's fine. Switch it out. Right leg long, hover. So now you can probably see a little better. This is where you're going to feel the stretch. So really lengthen through the leg, pull up through the abdomen, shoulders onto the ground. Pull your core in and lift your leg up and let it go down. Keep drawing the left knee in. 2, 3. I probably did 8. I'm a prior dancer, so everything I do is really in the count of 8. So good. I feel all those little muscles firing that I don't normally use. What a great exercise. Good. Bring your feet to the floor. Take the block out. Drop your hips down. Take your hands to the side. Spread your toes wide. Your fingertips should just about reach your heels. Of course, it depends on how long or how short your arms are. Press your hands into the floor and lift your hips high. Bridge pose. Start walking your shoulders underneath. You can clasp your hands and push your fists into the ground. Keep lifting through the abdomen. Push your feet into the ground. Lift your thighs high. Any kind of back bending you do starts in the feet. So you really want to plug the big toe into the ground and lift. Good. And lower. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we lower. One more inhale, lift. And come down. Nice. Left leg, plant it. Right leg, reach to the sky. We're going to cross the right leg on top of the left. We're going to lift the leg off the floor. So left leg is high. Right hand threads through. Left hand comes around. Start drawing your body together. So this is a reclined pigeon pose, reclined half pigeon pose. If you're flexible enough, you can take your hands up here and squeeze them in. If you're not quite there, you can have your hands here. If you can't grab here, and that's very possible if your legs only come to here, go get a kitchen towel. If you don't have a yoga towel, thread it through and use the towel to pull up. Close your eyes here. Let's take 10 long, deep breaths. should be about 3. Keep squeezing the leg in for 4. Continue to expand your heart and your lungs as you breathe deeper and deeper. Two more breaths here. Really great. Take your left leg to the ground now. If we were doing a spinal twist, you would bring your right knee across the left side of your body, but we're not going to do that. We're going to bring both knees to the right side. So walk your left foot out and drop both legs over to the right side. Your right foot is attached onto the left side of your thigh, and you're using a little bit of tension, pushing down, and then you're going to feel a nice big IT stretch. If you take your left arm high, you'll feel it all down your side body. And let's stay here for maybe 5 rounds of breath. Close your eyes if it feels good. Sometimes we need that. Sometimes we just need to be aware of the breath and the stretch. There's really no rules, right? This is your practice, nobody else's. Really feel that stretch though. 2 more breaths here. Go to your maximum stretch. This is one of my favorites. I love this. Very slowly, we're going to come back. So walk your left foot so it's flat, and then revolve your body back. Let's just do a spinal twist on the other side. We might as well. Leave your foot attached, and now drop both knees to the left side of the body. You might hear a pop or 2. Keep looking towards your right hand, and you can take your left hand and give it a push if that feels good. And if we've forgotten about the breath, that's okay. Just bring it back again. Keep breathing. Now slowly bring it back right on. Good job, guys. Bring your knees into your chest. We have to do the other side. So squeeze in. Compression. Feel your tailbone drop down. Feel this area right here. Really bring your attention to this spot as you squeeze in. Bring your right leg to the ground, left leg up and over. Reclined pigeon pose. Now for me, my left leg, my left hip is a lot less flexible than my right. So you'll notice this is a little different for me. Lift your right leg up. See, I start to feel it. Left hand threads down, right hand goes around. Reach up and start to draw the right knee towards the face. Shoulders pin onto your back. We're going to take 10 breaths again in this position. Keep working that right thigh towards your chest. Keep breathing, right? And no matter what happens in your brain, if you start to chatter and you start to go to that monkey mind, which happens when we slow down for all of us, just keep breathing. Breath 4, you'll probably start to feel, excuse me, you'll feel a little, like you're getting a little more flexible. So keep the breath going. Maybe try on the biggest breath you've ever taken in your life. See what that feels like. All the way down into the lower lobes. Exhale. I can hear my husband in there doing the dishes. Winning. Take a breath. You probably have 2 more here. So stay with me. Last one. Nice. Release your hands. Drop your right foot to the floor. Bring both knees to the left side of your body. You're hooking the left foot on top of the outside of the right thigh. And they'll just drop in. Reach high with the right arm and feel that deep stretch. Now we were working on that 3-part breath when we started class. See if you can bring that to your body right now. Let's do 2 more breaths here. And slowly work your way back. Going the other way, deep spinal twist. Both knees move across the right side of your body. And open up, look over your left shoulder. I'm not falling asleep, but I am feeling very relaxed. And bring it back. Slowly. Bring both feet to the ground. Take a block. Put it under your feet. We're going back to Supta Baddha, but this is how we're going to do Supta, meaning laying down, Baddha Konasana, cobbler pose, butterfly pose. But I have my feet up on a block and my knees are hanging. You should be a little more flexible in your hips now. This is where we're going to do our Shavasana. I'm going to be quiet for about a minute. Of course, if you want a longer Shavasana, just push pause. But I'm going to be quiet for about a minute and then I'll bring everybody back. So let's come back to the breath. Nice, slow, easy breaths. 3-part breath if you want. You could breathe in to the count of 5. Breathe out to the count of 5. Same breath. Or just let it go. Just have a nice, easy way. Slowly deepen your breath. Take notice of the air flowing in and out of your nostrils. Bring your legs together, bring your knees into your chest. Roll over onto your side.
Stay here for just a moment and notice how you feel now as compared to how you felt when you originally came to the mat. Take your left hand, push it into the ground.
And push yourself up to a comfortable seat. Thank you for joining me this evening. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. This is such a beautiful night. I'm gonna try to get out here a lot more often, and I'll bring some more content straight to you. Be safe, be healthy. Until next time, namaste.